A day as a black woman in Istanbul, Turkey. There was a whole group waiting to take pictures with me.
Can I sense your hair?
Oh, I don't like when people touch
okay.
my hair.
More pictures. Everyone was so nice to me.
I
Really felt like a celebrity. They must have taken over 100 photos. Ghana girl. More photos. I had a whole crowd line up to take photos. I was starting to feel awkward. They started arguing over who's next, so I just run away home. Regardless, was a great day. Bye.
Excuse me, beautiful African queen, goddess Earth has made you, sculpted you by the clay in the ground, Queen Nefertiti, queen. What tribe are you from? I'm Igbo and Yoruba. Yoruba? Yeah, Bawoni. Yeah, I know that language. I know that tribe. Look, queen, I saw you in my dreams. And I want you to be my Hotep queen, you know what I'm saying? My Nefertiti.
Hey, shalom, shalom. First thing and foremost, I'd like to give all praises and glory and honor that's due to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace and blessings and salutations to the hopeful elect. Those in his gospel abroad, lifting up the standard of Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, wherever it may be. It's the Akia Mahaloya coming back with another lesson through the Spirit. The Lord's will to be edifying. Yes, I found this interesting, man. And in fact, this is definitely true. If you ever did a census, or if you ever done a survey study on our women to watch how they react to other nations, and mainly Edomites versus you, it's total night and day. Okay, it's total night and day. And they showed you how she was walking through Istanbul, Turkey, and they was looking at this bitch like she's a fucking celebrity, man. Like straight up, you know. And you could tell some of them was looking at her like she was a zoo show too, because, you know, our people was actually human zoos at a point in time. They used to look at us with astonishment because that was part of the curses. But for the most part, you know, they worship our people overseas. Like Jake get more love overseas than over here in the Americas. And she's from Ghana, okay, which, you know, you still have Israelites in Nigeria, Ghana, West Coast, North Coast of Africa, okay, predominantly Judah, Benjamin, and Levi. And it's so funny because she has the same attitude as the nigga woman over here, okay? And she totally defies her man, okay? Because this beta male simp that's trying to mac to her, man, she's basically looking at this nigga with disgust, okay? And I mean, even though he sounds like a clown, okay, but it's the fact that he had some balls to try to approach her. But see, Keisha in simp culture, man, she likes simps, but at the same time, you Jakes, when you deal with so-called black women, her standards is way higher versus dealing with Edomites. Like, and we've tested it, man. Me and brothers have went out before, man, and we've watched the fact how Eve treats Esau versus how she treats her own people, or her own men, because she hates you. This woman despises you, man. Okay, and the fact that she didn't show this type of disdain or disgust from those people she was taking pictures with, though you can see you could tell she was aggravated, whatever, but she would never let it utter out her mouth because they were worshiping her, man. Okay, Edomites was taking pictures with her, bowing down to her, but Jake is trying to basically mac to her, and she's looking at you like you're a waste of time, man. Okay, and if you pay attention to the world today, that's exactly how Keisha treats her men. That's how she feels about you, man. And you can see it from on a job with her boss, from her co-workers, to how she treats your black ass. It's total night and day. Okay, prime example, you men that got women out there, you know, some brothers got good women. You know, we're not going to take away from all of them because, you know, you only can get what you can get in society. You know, you got to do the best you can with the best you got. But, you know, on the other hand, shit, you ask her to do something, you know, and she bucks up against you. But if our boss tells her to do something, she's gonna jump at the beck and call, and she's gonna make sure that the job is right. I've seen black women get totally degraded and heard of instances of them being degraded by their boss, so-called bosses, and they dealt with it, man. But you go home and you have a disagreement with her. Fuck you, nigga. You ain't shit. You ain't paying my bills, motherfucker. Fuck you, nigga. And you can see it, okay? And that's one reason is because it's part of the curses, and Jake have no power, and you beta male simps. You didn't give this black woman. I mean, when you gonna realize that this bitch, she hates you, man? When you gonna realize that she has no respect for you, that she don't care about you, she wants to see you gone, okay? Because subconsciously they know we're the kings and gods of this planet Earth, but see, they rather have Esau in power over you, because when Esau is in power, hey, they can respect him. You see, that's why we say that the black woman is going right down with the so-called white man, because this is the mindset of it. But you simps, you don't make it no better. Okay, because like I said, you sit up here putting on a pedestal, you calling her a queen. For one thing, we don't have no queen. Well, queen means whore, okay, which is spelled Quean. But overall, man, we're not supposed to have any queens of our nation. Okay, our women supposed to be daughters, wives, princesses, whatever you want to call them. You know, daughters and wives. They're not supposed to be queens. That's heathen shit. You know, but see, once again, Jake, now realizing how much disdain that Eve had for him because of Esau Edom. Okay, if she sees you as a bug out, she sees you as being a low, as a totem pole. When she sees you, she sees a loser, bro. Okay, no matter how successful you are, like this stupid ass nigga Russell Wilson. What's his name? Russell, this guy, the football player. Basically, Sierra is basically disrespecting this guy all over town. He's sitting up here bringing up fucking flowers and simping for this whole, but yet this stupid ass nigga Russell Wilson, he's getting played by Sierra, man. And Sierra has been known to be backdoored by several niggas, man. Okay, and that's the mindset. You Jake, man, you just don't get it. That's why, hey, it behooves you deal with the other nations, or if you just don't deal at all. Okay, because one thing about I can say with you Jakes, see the other nations, the women, they'll deal with you, man. Okay, they'll deal with you because they know who you are. They know what you amount to. But your woman does not respect you. She does not care about you, man. Okay, they call so-called black men bullet bags. And I mean, look at how she's despising him. She's totally her pride is so through the roof. Okay, to the point that all that validation she just got from them heathens, basically you are non-existent, bro. Okay, so stop being a beta male simp. But that's good for you niggas, because you niggas are the worst ones. Simping for Keisha, man. How many men has she probably had? Her cleavage is out. She doesn't respect herself. You know, she's all proud over her head, but that's scriptural too. The scriptures say that the glory of the woman is in our hair. Okay, and I mean, shit, her hair, she got a nice head of hair. I'm not gonna lie about that. But even then, the nice set of hair, well set hairness doesn't make you spectacular. It doesn't make you righteous. And in fact, she has a nasty spirit on her, man. Okay, and that's why you simps, man, the Most High is gonna get you up out of here too, because it be the same nigga right here that if he caught her getting into it with her guy, he would try to jump in and he'll get fucking pieced up real quick, trying to save a woman that ain't gonna give you no play, bro. You gotta give it up, man. But good for you, okay? Because this should teach you niggas not to simp. Okay, you got a lot of simps in our nation, man. Like one guy got his head twisted up last week for trying to jump in a situation and got a shit split trying to jump in a situation of a man and woman. Okay, the scriptures tell you, man, meddle not with the matter that concern thee not. Meddle not in another man's affair. But man is getting into it with his wife or his dame or his woman, whatever you want to call it. That's their fucking business. That ain't your goddamn business, man. And that's the most nerve-wracking thing in the planet, when a nigga come up to you trying to tell you, oh, don't be talking to her like that, man. Bro, I would literally knock your fucking head off your shoulders. You come to me with that shit. Okay, because that's dis fucking respect, because they don't know what this bitch did. All right, and just the principle of it, it just as a man, have some courtesy, have some respect. You know, but see, that comes from growing up with single mothers. Oh, don't never let no man tell you you ain't nothing. Well, for one thing, no. Don't never call no woman X, Y, and Z. Well, you got to teach the daughters up to be right, so she don't be talked to like she's nothing. When you teach her some respect and some dignity, you know, and not how to have our head high up in the world, you know, have some type of discipline about ourselves, have some type of integrity, you know, some type of modesty. Then, you know, you can talk that shit and say, well, you know, don't talk to her like that. She's good. You know, she's actually good. Those women will be reverenced. But the women today, they don't deserve to be reverenced, man. They just don't. You know? And this is why these lessons come out all the time, man. All right, but I got a couple of precepts because, like I said, she totally despises this nigga, man. Look how she looking at this guy. You know, totally looking at him like that. That's why it's gonna be a pleasure when Micah 7 and 10 come to pass. It's gonna be a pleasure because I'm gonna tell you one thing too. The Most High gonna raise up a lot of these simps that's been played by you women. Okay, you've been taking their money, you've been sending them on loophole missions and shit. You've been playing with them. Hey, the Most High gonna raise up a lot of these crazy ass niggas out here, man. Like that movie Players Club when that weirdo, he followed her back to the house. He said, I always make sure you get home safe. Nigga used to stalk her ass, man. And then he almost kicked in the damn door. And you gonna have that out here in a good way. And, hey, women like her, she's gonna be a primary target because, hey, I'll guarantee you, she's defied a lot of Israelite men. And Jake don't like that shit, man. They getting tired of it. All right? So us as the prophets of the Lord, we warning you women, man. Y'all better watch out. Because you're going to have them crazy ass creeps crawling through your window. All right? So this is the book of Deuteronomy 28 and 56. It says, the tender and delicate woman among you, which will not venture to set the sole of our foot upon the ground for delicateness and tenderness. Our women was once feminine, man. I mean, delicate, timid, vulnerable, man, okay, in a good way. To the point they were soft to the touch. They were so soft-spoken, man. When they talked to you, their hair was down. You felt that shyness and that innocence about. That's a beautiful thing about a woman. When you meet a woman that has not been tainted and that has a form of innocence about her, that makes the man's testosterone go all the way up. Okay, but you dealing with women today, you dealing with fucking Jack, you dealing with, what's this nigga Jack Dempsey's out here, man. She'll knock your ass out if you let her. And that's a turnoff. A woman all combative and shit, you look at her like, damn, this chick look good, but then you talk to her, she got a forceful ass spirit on her, man. Like, what the fuck? Like, this is a nigga in a wig and a bodysuit, man. Like, what the fuck? And it be like that, man. You be in bed with her, she flipping you over, taking the cover off you and shit. You know what I'm saying? It's just crazy, man. Turning the TV on your ass, turning the TV off on you. This is crazy, okay? But our women, once upon a time, they were very feminine, very soft to the touch. And guess what? They going back to that state, okay, through force, because they're going to be forced to be put back in order. And then when we get back in the kingdom, hey, they're going to be willingly in order because the laws are going to be written in their hearts, okay? They're not going to know this wicked and this prideful lifestyle because guess what? We're going to have this devil under our foot, okay? So he's not going to be able to influence our women anymore to come against us, which is going to be a beautiful thing. So you're going to get your tender woman back in the kingdom. And on this side, it was prophecy that she acts like this. That's why I tell brothers, man, don't take it personal. And I know it's easier said than done because brothers, they love their women. But at the same time, remember, man, you met the hoe in Babylon, bro. You didn't you met her and you don't know her. You met her in America, man. So it behooves you to not even take the shit all the way to heart, man. Okay, and I know it's easier said than done because, men, we are human, we in the flesh. We get upset about things. Sometimes we act out and lash out. And then one thing becomes another situation. But you got to really put yourself in the mindset and say, is she really fucking worth it? Like, this bitch ain't really worth it, man. Because think about it. You ain't the first man she ever had sex with. Okay? You ain't the first one that she's ever put her mouth on, You ain't the first one she's ever done something for. You ain't the first nigga who she massaged the back, played with the, with the tender parts. You ain't the first guy. So you got to ask yourself this. What are you expecting from that? Okay, what are you expecting to receive? You only get what you get. Okay, if you get a three-piece chicken wing and fucking Harold's chicken, that's exactly what you paid. That's what you gonna get. Okay, you can't expect too much of virtue from these women, man. They're destroyed. They're tainted. They grew up in a polluted land. This is all they know. Social media. They won't clout. They're proud. So you gotta, you can't be expecting too much, man. When you put too much hope in females on this side, especially here in America, you're going to sell yourself short, man. That's why you can't become attached. That's why the scriptures say, give not thy strength into women in ways that destroy kings. Now, we're not saying don't love your wife, don't have some type of affection to her because, if she's doing right by you, of course, you love her and you do what you got to do with her. But overall, man, even with that being said, she can still jump ship on you, man. Just like that. Just take one fucking Ricky Lake or Jenny Jones or some Gerardo simp nigga to say one thing that's going to trigger how she feels. And before you know it, she's going to become a full-fledged demon, man. Only thing she need is a validation from 2 or more bitches. And she's going left. Trust me. She's going to go left on you, man. Out of all the teaching and humbling and trying to teach her how to be a right woman, man. She only need 2 hours of a reality show. Go outside and come back in the house. I guarantee you her mind is going to be totally changed, man. Fuck this dress. Fuck that hair wrap. Nigga, I want to show my body off. I want to go to the club now. I mean, bro, it happens, man. It happens to the best of men. Don't feel bad, you know. But it says her eyes should be evil towards the husband of our bosom and towards her son and towards our daughter, okay? So let's look up the word evil in the Hebrew, and it goes into the Hebrew word ra'ai. Okay, this is ra'ai, and it means to be bad, right? Very disdainful. Our women are very disdainful towards us, man. I remember 2 weeks ago, the spirit hopped on me to curse out this Eve because, I mean, she just totally was just on some disrespectful shit, bro. I mean, she like literally just wasn't, and she just had a foul spirit on her towards us, and the spirit hopped on me to curse her ass out. And you got this bitch ass nigga, one of these fucking simps out there. Oh, look at him. He cursed out this how they act. Nigga, shut your bitch ass up, nigga. Okay? I don't see your punk ass out there teaching the word. Fucking simp. All right? But anyway, her spirit hopped on me to rebuke her ass because she just had a wicked ass spirit, like a real combative demon. Like she wanted to come fight us or some shit, you know, and we ain't did nothing to them. We were just out there teaching. That's why when you in the spirit, you see certain things and, you know, sometimes you react off of it. Sometimes you don't. It just depends, you know. But it says to be bad and be evil, to be displeasing, very displeasing. Keisha is very displeasing, okay? From my mouth, scolding you, loud, don't listen, want to argue over you, talking over you, you know, taking your kids from you, feeding you to the fucking courts. And the list goes on, man. Committing adultery, that's a big thing they do. You know, let her be mad. First thing she's thinking about is how she can get back at you, man. Okay, because they're vindictive by nature. And this is the reason why even Esau even stated, his own scholar said, look, man, when you give women rights and liberty, that's when your society is doomed, okay? Now look in America, man. Okay, it's doomed. Me and the brothers Saturday, we was coming from the store, and you had 2 dyke couples and a fucking, I think it was 2 little boys with them, man. Okay, and you can already see it that these little boys are going to be straight up terrorists, man. Okay, and they had no shame. They was proud. They was mad, miserable. But look at the lifestyle you live in. It's unprofitable. But you mad at everybody else. No, how about you change the way you do things? But that's too much like right, because when you call a spade, that's when the problems start. Nah, nigga, who the fuck you talking to? You know, that's why, hey, at the end of the day, bro, you can't talk to them. The action needs to be put into play. We need an emergency action plan that's going to start putting shit in place, man. Because the Most High, it is talking ain't working, man. Talking is not working. Prophesying to these people, it ain't work. I mean, it's working for who is going to work. But overall, man, these 2/3, they literally need to be touched. Okay, the 2/3 need to be touched, man. Okay, they need to be straight up fucking mollywop, man, without no remorse, no mercy. Because look at them, they deserve it. Jake is all out of order, man. Jake is just all over the place. Gang banging, shooting each other, killing each other. And the list goes on, okay? It says to be injurious, okay? Feed you to the courts. She try to run you over, bust your windows. You know what I'm saying? Remember my mother, man. My father, this is when I was a newborn baby. My mother was so crazy. She told me the story. My grandmother told me the story. My father was up there, had another chick in the room. And I mean, that's just in a man's fucking nature, man. That just in a man's nature, like, big deal. Like, it ain't like the man wasn't gonna deal with you, man. But anyway, I guess she went up there, and it was another chick out there. So she went downstairs and bust my father. He had an IROC. I think it was like a 19, that was 80, wait. He had like a 1986, 87 IROC or something like that. You know, badass con. She took a brick and busted shit, man. I would have been livid, you know. He went out there, then he fucking kicked the ass, man. You know what I'm saying? But it's just like shit. You don't go and vandalize a man's shit because he don't want to be with you. This is the reason why he's not trying to deal with you, because look how you acted. Look how you behaving. Okay, just chill out. Instead of looking at what he's done, analyze the situation. But like we said, women are led and controlled by emotion, man. Okay, their emotions reigns dominant and supreme, so there's no reasoning with them. If it don't adhere to her emotions, she's not gonna hear it. You know, it says, be evil, to be wicked, be evil ethically, to do an injury or hurt, to do evil or wicked mischief, to break, shatter, broken, damn, broken asunder. And that's the point. Broken, man. Okay. And it says, her eyes should be evil towards the husband of our bosom, and towards our son and towards our daughter. And a lot of times the son get the hate too. You know, the daughters get the hate too. You know, a lot of the times mother and daughter, they don't get along for whatever crazy reason, but it's part of the curses. You know, so Jake, man, it behooves you to stop simping for these demons, man. They're not worth it, bro. Okay, and we'll prove that because look at this. This is the book of Sirach 25. And I'm going to start at verses 15. It says, there is no head above the head of a serpent, and there is no wrath above the wrath of an enemy, man. Okay, and Keisha is your enemy on this side. Your women, for the most part, they are against you, man. Pay attention. Notice when you want to do something, it's always going to be friction or contention somewhere. You want her to do something, she's going to always come with a rebuttal. Okay? And it says, I'd rather dwell with a lion and a dragon than to keep house with a wicked woman. Okay? And that's the point because they're very combative. It says, the wickedness of a woman changeth her face, and her countenance darkened like sackcloth, man. Bipolar. You know, 1 minute she's up and down, she's happy. This minute, next minute, you're fighting. I've literally witnessed situations like that. 1 minute, everything good. 5 minutes later, one buzzword, all of a sudden the damn house is getting burnt down. You know, it's like, damn, what the fuck what the fuck just happened? Like, here you go, you two-stepping and shit, y'all listen to music, you drinking some wine, all of a sudden, one fucking word, man, all of a sudden the shit go left. And then you see a person's true feelings and the real emotions come out, man. So, man, bro, it's no winning in this situation, bro. We need the Lord. We need Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, man. Okay, because like I said, our women, they are extremely proud. And they are against the men, okay? They are against you, bro. Period. And when you believe it and you see it, then you know it, then you do better. All right? This is the book of Isaiah 3 and 16. Moreover, the Lord said, because the daughters of Zion are haughty. And if you look at her, this is extremely haughty. Look at her, man. Look how she's looking at him like, nigga, you ain't shit. She's literally looking at this nigga like he's a fly on shit. Like he needs to be stood up, disposed. Cancel culture, man. Like straight up, she's looking like, man, somebody come get this guy on my face, man. This guy, what are you even doing talking to me? But look at this, though. Now look at this.
They must have taken over 100 photos.
Even the most ratchet Keishas have different energy with Esau. Go to a bar and when Esau, because you know Esau feels some type of way because he's losing his woman to Jake. So he's trying to snatch up Keisha. You can have the fucking black woman, man. Esau, you can have y'all belong together anyway. That's the Gardanian pact. Shit, this the devil in his pit bull. You can have her, man. We ain't dealing with them. You know what I'm saying? We ain't dealing with them for real unless it's like really one of a kind. But we ain't really dealing with them like that. Really, no woman for real. Not even the Edomite woman. Okay, but Esau feels some type of way because his woman don't really want him no more. But those curses coming upon them. But see, Eve is stupid. She still would bow down. And literally, she would jump on the ship, the burning ship, to try to save this man. Here, the Israelite man is literally getting his glory back. And the fucking nigga woman will really jump back on a sinking Titanic to go down with Esau. Here you say, look, man, we got the power. Here go our kingdom. She can literally see Yahweh Shai in glory. And she would rather jump on a sinking fucking ship to be with Esau. But that's good. Let them go together because Yahweh Shai is not tolerating that madness either. Yahweh Shai is not dealing with Eve. He's not dealing with Eve. You know, and Yahweh Shai had it the worst because guess what? His woman is the reason why we was in all this shit. Okay? Okay? Which I speculate that you got Isaac and Rebecca. Rebecca could have very well been Eve in a reincarnation. You know, who knows? It makes sense. You know, but we ain't, you know, we just speaking on it. You know, I speak as a man when I say it, but I mean, common sense would tell you. But overall, Yahweh Shai dealt with it because look what Eve did. And Yahweh Shai was Adam. All right.
Gana girl. More and more photos.
Look at that.
I had a
With a bunch of weirdos, man. These heathens are weirdos, but yet she's okay with it. As long as it ain't you, Jake. Now let a so-called black man come over there. She gonna look at him like, oh, no, I'm better than you. Because she thinks she's better than you, bro. You know? Because she, like I said, the media, it portray you as being a loser. You a thug. You a criminal. You a deadbeat. You know, you a bullet bag. You broke. Okay? You behind. You have no good credit. You live with your mama. You can't afford shit. She's let the image and the narrative that Esau put about her, she believes it. And almost is almost true because that stereotype, she deals with those type niggas. You know, at the same time, complains she want a good man, but she deals with those type of jakes. You know.
Whole crowd line up to take photos. I was starting to feel awkward. They started arguing over who's next, so I just run away home. Regardless.
Oh, you know her head was up to the roof, man. You know her fucking pride is in the moon right now, man. I mean, they're in the moon, but yet this same woman over here in America, the so-called white man hates her. Okay, the Edomite woman can't stand her because they know who you are. Okay, even if we went over there as Jake men, we'd get that same attention. It's just this place right here. This is the worst thing happening for Jake. But it says, are haughty and walk with stretched forth necks and one-time eyes, walking and mincing as they go, making a tinkling with their feet. It says the Lord will smite the scab of the crown of the daughters of Zion, and the Lord will discover her secret parts. Okay, and if you see her, she literally has a cleavage out. That's her secret parts. Okay, last precept here. One gonna be a long lesson. Micah 7:10. Then she that is my enemy shall see it, and shame shall cover her which said it to me, where is the Lord thy power? It says, my eyes should behold her, now she should be trodden down as the mire of the streets, man. So women like her, they gonna catch it. Literally, somebody gonna catch her, and they gonna literally stomp her ass out. You know what I'm saying? There ain't gonna be nobody that's gonna help her. Esau is not gonna help. Okay, Esau is gonna, actually, shit, even Esau put the hit out on you. That's it. Because he ain't coming to your rescue. Esau is gonna be grabbing you up and eating you and raping you. Your own men ain't gonna come and save you, man. So, hey, those of you that have an ear to hear, you better get it together, man, because these tight women, they're not getting on the chariot. They're not coming to the kingdom with us. They're not. They're going to be left on this side to eat a missile, man, and everything else that comes along with that. So anyway, brothers, with that, all praises and glory and honor is due to Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. And with that, Shalom and a Baba Ball.
Was a great day, bye.
Excuse me, beautiful African queen, goddess earth has made you, sculpted you by the clay in the ground, Queen Nefertiti. Queen, what tribe are you from? I'm Igbo and Yoruba. Yoruba? Yeah, Bawoni. Yeah, I know that language. I know that tribe. Look, Queen, I saw you in my dreams. And I want you to be my Hotep queen. You know what I'm saying? My Nefertiti.